Hello. Hello. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, wow, bow, 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 bow. Today I will be playing. Today I will be playing the Backrooms Apprehension. Bow, 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 bow. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's get this on. Okay, Backrooms. Wait. Oh, wait. I think I misunderstood this game. Um, wait. Oh, I think I misunderstood the game. No, I already put the title up. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Okay. I'm gonna have to change my title. I'm gonna have to change the title. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's go to Backrooms. Okay, give me a sec. I have royally messed up. I royally messed up. Okay, give me a second. I have royally messed up. I need to change my titles. Okay, I messed up. Let me. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Bada bada bada. Ba 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 ba. Bada bada bada. Okay. Mango, mango. Okay. Oh, this is so bad. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, okay. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Ta-da, and ta-da. And então, ta-da, então, então. Ta-da. Uh-huh. Downloads. Downloads. Okay. Okay, downloads. Uh, Backroom apprehension. I can't believe I got the wrong game. I'm gonna remove that from. Okay. Escape the backrooms is what I meant to get. What? It's too, it's too late. It's too late. Skip the choop choop save and then choop 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 escape the backrooms. Chip, chip, but chip, 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 chip. How can I? Edit. Can I edit the title? Oh, ow. No. I said no. And advanced, no. Okay, you know what? It's too late for X. Just now. Okay, escape the backrooms. Let it download. While it downloads. Come on. I got the wrong game. Oh my lord. I also need to get Puppy Playtime chapter 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to play. To play. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet on the edge and I'm singing. Maybe 6 feet is so far down. And a terrible day. Terrible day. I want. No, you don't. You're a dummy-o. Dummy-o, dummy-o, dummy-o. Dummy-o, dummy-o. There once was a ship that built to sea. The name of the ship was the middle of day. And then someday woman comes to me and sugar and tea and rum. Oh, oops. No. Thank you. Wait, why can I move that? That shouldn't be a thing. Chut the chut the box. Chut the box. Chut the box. Chut chut the chut To the box. To the box. Sunday. Uh, Hey. Escape the back rooms. Yes. One day when the night missed them and the night made me rainbow. I should have read description before I downloaded something, and it just ended up with me wasting my money. What the? Being a housewife. So what? Okay, sorry, buddy. Hollywood never learns. Oh no, I don't want to know what this is. I really don't want to know what that is. It's over. Baby, no bitch. Oh. Dum 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 dum. Hey. One day when the time has come along. Huh. Just when you think just when you think you can't get any softer, Gamer Doc, or as like I call him, Vanguard's little mascot prop. This is the guy who acts like he single-handedly runs Vanguard while sitting on Twitter all day. The same guy that started downloading cheat loaders, emailed them to Riot and branded himself an analyst. Then went homeless until Riot felt bad and gave him a job out of pity. The clown who called my Guardian TrueSight fake because he doesn't even understand how AI works or how bounding boxes and algorithms detect enemies. The fraud who thinks lurking in cheating Discord and snitching makes him a developer that uses pre-configured tools for Riot like a script kiddie. The same idiot who wrongfully banned a pro player because he mixed up profiles, and now GamerDuck unfairly banned Trainwrecks for 31 days just for queuing with friends on main accounts. Something allowed within the rules, but banned him because he doesn't like him. When XEC defended him, this power tripping manchild GamerDoc threatened him with, "If you want a ban on your accounts too, I can make that happen if that helps." Can you imagine Ricochet saying that? The community would go crazy. Lamel, unprofessional idiot, the overweight, ego-driven whoremonitor running a Twitter called the Anti-Cheat Police Department. The same guy that said Nadia and others were legitimate gamers. Ugh, what a ugh, what a weirdo. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Do, 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 do. I also never understand cheating in multiplayer. It's alright in single player. Yeah, fun with cheats in mid single player. But multiplayer, man, that just doesn't make goddamn sense to me. No goddamn sense to me. Bam 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 bam. Boo. Boo. What, 42? 42, 42, 42. 6 minutes ago. Well, load, please. Yay. Save. Thank you. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Okay, next, 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 next. Horror Tuesday starts in. Oh, come on. How did the timer go up from 11 minutes? Damn it, I really royally messed up, didn't I? I mean, I can't. Damn it. I can't play a little bit more Cry of Fear, but. uh, but. Hmm. Oh. Okay, let's do a quick pause and. No. How do I mess up this badly? Hmm. Hmm. Tap 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 tap. Okay, let's play a little bit of. Let me just do this because these older games does something funny to my computer. And let's play a little bit of Cry of Fear while I wait for this to download. No, keep going. Oh! Tap 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 da da. Okay. Put this back to download. Okay. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna put this down here. Not responding. Oh, come on! I'll give it some time. Doop 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 doop. Oi! Stop pausing my game. Let it download. Asshole. One hour to. Why? Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, 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 yep. Why did it go to 2 hours? Oh, I can't believe I messed up this badly. I seriously messed up so badly. I should just react to some horror stuff. Okay, I'm back. Oh, no, I'm not back. Oh! Wait, wait a minute. How did... What the... That's right.
Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Who is this?
Where are you?
How did you get my number? Can you help me? What the fuck is going on in this town?
He...
I need to speak to you, Simon. I'm up on the
Roof.
park.
Opposite
You're-
park.
What? You're up on the roof? I can't hear what you're saying. Hello? Hello, are you still there? Ah, shit.
2 for 1. Oh! Woo! Okay, opposite side of the park. Oh my god, another one. Quick select. Okay. Why? Okay. Oh, okay. Inventory full. Whoa. This is the key I couldn't find the last game. Oh my god. Okay. I don't need. Oh! Oh my god. Do I still need the shovel? I'll pick it up for now. I'll pick it up for now. Okay, shovel. I'm going indoors. It's minor mistakes. Oh! Damn it. Oh, safe. Safe. Save on purpose. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Oh my god. Oh!
What?
Oh!
Sophie? What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Simon.
What? I don't understand anything now.
What is it that you don't understand?
What do you think? The whole fucking city is crawling with monsters, and I mean, suddenly you just turn up on these rooftops? What are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Monsters? Simon, you're scaring me.
Scaring? What the fuck? This is just sick. Well, maybe it's just...
It's just nothing.
Let's talk about something else. How have you been?
What? You brought me out here to talk?
I don't know. I'm just confused.
Not too bad, thank you. Better now that you're here.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is dodgy. Nah.
I'm glad you're here too, Sophie.
Nah, that ain't Sophie.
I've
Whoever
been
Sophie
alone
is.
all this time.
I see. Sounds tough.
But what about yourself? Why are you here? Are you hiding up here from those things?
No. I really don't understand what you're talking about. I'm just thinking.
Nah.
Thinking.
Throw that bitch off the roof.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that too.
Throw that bitch off the
Remember
roof.
how you got here?
I don't know.
Because I woke up myself, but it wasn't an alley, and... Wait, I can probably show you.
No. Hush, Simon. Can't we just sit here for a while?
Nah, throw that bitch off the roof.
Yeah. Sure.
Nah. Give me control again and I will put a shotgun to her head.
Do you want to know something?
Yes. Yes, I do. I want to know just what in the fuck is going on here. Is it about that doctor guy? In the gas mask?
Doctor? Simon, please. No.
bitch?
Yeah?
Nah.
What?
Well, I don't know if you knew, but I always had a hard time at school. You were-
Oh my gosh,
well,
what
you
the
were
hell is
pretty
this
much the
drama
only guy
dump?
who was kind to me.
I don't give a
I
damn.
never said it, but I really want to thank
Oh, this
you
bitch is
for
actually
making
dead.
my life a little bit more bearable. You're a
I'm
cute
talking to a
guy,
ghost.
Simon.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm cringing.
Yeah, you did have it pretty rough. Thank you.
Ah.
I guess I helped you because I liked you. You were one of the prettiest girls at school, and I didn't know
Nah,
it was-
Simon. Wake the hell up,
Yes,
Simon.
I wanted to protect you.
Simon,
I
wake
love
the
you,
hell
but
up.
I
This is not
could
her.
if we got to know each other.
Who the
better.
hell this person is.
You're so beautiful, Sophie.
We've seen monsters left, right, and center.
I never had the courage. I mean,
We're
I
hunting a
wasn't exactly
pedophile
the toughest kid in school, was I? But
while
now, when you're
avoiding
alone,
creatures. Come on, Simon.
I feel stronger. I've always liked you, Sophie.
Oh, Simon, I don't know what to say. I
No.
always liked you
No,
too,
no, 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 no,
but
no, no.
not in that way. I always thought that you were just a friend, nothing more.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. Oh, shame, Simon. I'm sorry, but shame. Shame on you.
But shit. Damn, so much stuff has happened lately. All this craziness, the darkness and the monsters. I think I'm going crazy. I'm so glad I found you.
I know. A lot of things have been going on lately.
Yeah, really. Was it you who tried to phone me, by the way?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you. To get away from it all.
Oh, but what? Out here?
No, away from everything. Away from all this.
What? What do you mean?
She's
You know
already
full well
dead.
What I mean.
Wait a sec,
Simon, she's
you mean all-
already dead.
No!
I knew it.
Oh, no! No!
Oh no! What the hell? Oops! Oops! Sorry.
Sophie. Why did she?
Did someone just take a Polaroid photo? What the hell? I heard that. Oh! Simon! Simon!
Was it you who made her do it? Why? Why? You sick fuck!
I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. And then cheat a little bit. And then I'm gonna... You can say the shotgun is pretty much. It's weird, but it's not as strong as this. Okay. Well. Is that her? Let's see if that was actually her. Or was it just some random corpse that he was talking to? Nope. That was actually
Sophie.
Simon, let me go.
I love you, Sophie.
I have to leave. Please.
I fucking love
Just
you.
let me go, Simon.
Oh! I'm having bad feelings for Simon. Simon, you better not be what I think you are, Simon, because for some reason I think Simon is having some bad thoughts about Simon right now. Damn it, am I the bad guy this whole time? I hope not. Oh, Escape the Backrooms is ready. Okay, you know what? Quit. Let's continue that story later. Later. Now let's go into Escape the Backrooms. Escape the Backrooms. Escape the Backrooms. Okay, let's go. Escape the Backrooms. La 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 la. Start dot. Private what? Windows security. Yeah. How why are you asking me such a question? Yes. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. No. Mm. Okay. 0.5. No. 0.2. 0.3. 0.5. And 0.5. I'm gonna go. Jump, 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 jump. He. Character select? What, do I make my own character? Blue, green, red. Wanderer. Oh. Story mode. New game. 2020 settings. My stream can see my screen. Okay, yes. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it went black for. Okay, start game. All players alive need to find the exit. Oh, the entrance is good. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we're in. We're in. Ready. Let me just. I need some secondary noise to keep me settled down, or else I might lose my shit. Welcome to T. Okay. The thing doesn't want us escape. Oh, want us to escape. Fix it. Staircase. I don't know. Some instructions in the back room wants you to be lost forever, no? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't like dark spots. I don't like dark spots. Do not have a torch. Okay. So what's this? Pick up ladder pieces. Ladder pieces. Key. Okay, can't come down. I go this way. Oh my gosh, don't lag like that. It makes me sketchy. The hell? Oh! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh! Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do I thought I died. Do I have to find where I died? Like, I don't get it. Okay. Run. Run. Oh, come on. Oh! The key's there. Well, why can't I get it? Interact F. I. Oh my gosh. No! Why can't I interact the ladder? This is so not good. It won't let me interact with the ladder. Okay. I think I gotta. I think I gotta close and come back in because I can't interact with the key. Um. Save game name. I don't know. I want to start a new one because I can't interact with the damn ladder.
Mind checking for anyone still vacuuming that back room?
Okay. And run. What? What's the key? Exit. Exit. Fix it. I got the key. Come on, let me close it. Oh! Damn it. Oh, damn it. I don't trust these arrow markers. I don't trust them at all. Oh. Damn it, I say I don't trust her yet, I'm following it. I mean, they say you shouldn't trust. Escape level 0. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Almond water. Roxanne says something about almond water. It can help me. Rarity common. Restore your sanity level. Lamborghini. Lamborghini. Okay, coach. More torches. That's if I'm playing with other people, so I don't think I need more than one torch. Okay, now I need a code for that door. What the? Oh. Check everyone's ID. Don't trust them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mm. Wait, those cars. Why didn't I put it together? This way. What order though? Red door? No. So blue, red, orange. Blue, red, something orange. What the? Red, blue, red, yellow. Red, blue, red, yellow. Yellow, red, blue, red, yellow, red, blue. Blue, red, blue, yellow. Blue, red, blue, yellow. Blue, red, blue, yellow. Oh my gosh. I counted the damn door. Usually I'm in one of the store sadly nobody has survived after losing all the sanity. Oh. Okay. Where'd he go? Where the hell did he go? Oh my gosh. I saw that limpy ass. No good. Coop open. Oh, I need 2 keys. I need 3 keys. Okay. Okay, I need 1 more key. Oh my god. Oh my god. Two doors there. Two doors there. I need to get there. Oh my gosh. Find the last key. And some more ammo. There's one more. Creepy guy. Creepy guy. Oh my gosh. I don't like this darkness. Find the elevator. Oh my gosh, am I gonna be her? What luck? What actual luck? Oh my gosh. No, that's a trap. Oh my gosh, smilers. Security override. Stay in the light. Override needed. Shit. Oh. Stay in the light. Escape the habitable zone. Escape the hub. I didn't escape the hub. I need an override. Okay. What number is this? What number is that? Number 1. Okay. Okay, can't go that way. Oh. So I keep. Oh no! Stop pushing the mouse. Stop pushing the mouse. Like. Oh, I get it. I think. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Password. I need to find a password. Okay. It heard you. Okay. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna try all of these. It heard you. Okay, so I have to try every computer then. I just have to double check. Damn it. I made a mistake, but I don't know what I actually push. It heard you. Nope. Survival difficulty, class, minimum danger, silent danger, 0? Excuse me? You've unlocked the high security gate. Proceed to closures as nobody is authorized to perform rescue missions. Right, thank you. So I can actually go back. My question is, do I turn the lights off in here? No, I'll keep them on. I'll keep them on. Oh, I can't even turn them off. Alright. Okay, smilers, here I come. Whoa! Oh no! Oh. Oh. I lost my stuff. Oh, wait a minute, he's right there. Oh, I can't believe I lost my stuff. Gosh, that's so creepy. Do you guys want almond water? You like almond water? You want almond water? Oh, hi. I'll be back to this. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Where's frowners when I need them? Oh my gosh. Station. Run. So how is this bus station? East Station. There's a tape here. That door's open. Oh! Son of a... No. You know what I think about your little promotion? Huh? Oh, what the? Those two. Ben. Ben. The fuck? The fuck is that? Oh my gosh, what the fuck was that? Oh my sweet little heart. No, turn motion blade off. Oh my gosh. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. um. No, I need to. I got hungry. I got very hungry. So, we are gonna react to some scary stuff. Some spooky things. Okay. The corpse. Let's. Horror story. Story. Let's see. 10 scary true stories of 2025. Ooh. Marble Hornets, I'm currently listening to part 2. I guess that's part 3. 6 hours. Wait, how long is this? Oh my gosh. That is super long. Let's turn that one off for now. Let's turn that off for now. Because I can eat and react at the same time. Nope. Next page. Osako. Shut the door. I can take one headphones off. And have another on. Let's see. 18 true unsettling horror stories animated. Huh. 3 true creepy stories from the Ozark Mountain. Let's read.
We had these neighbors to the right of us who coincidentally were also a single mom.
Reacting to Let's Read. Ooh, spooky.
I was raised by a single mom in trailer parks all over the southern Ozarks, and while it definitely wasn't a childhood I'd want for my own kids, I can't say my mom didn't try. In fact, she did a fine job. She worked her butt off to keep a roof over our heads and food on our table, and aside from a few isolated incidents, I'd say the vast majority of my younger years were very happy ones. But there's this one thing that really stands out to me. From back when I was in 3rd grade, and it kept me up at night for weeks afterwards wondering what in the world had really happened. And so for the longest time, we had these neighbors to the right of us who coincidentally were also a single mom and daughter. There was the daughter, Janine, and the mom, Carla, but unlike us, they were like a whole generation older. Janine was just younger than my mom, so maybe late 20s, early 30s, and Carla had to be in her 60s or 70s. I remember her being fairly active when I was much younger, but by the time I turned 9, she'd gotten really sick with something. So sick, in fact, that she spent most of her time in bed. I'd see her out on the porch every now and then, sitting in her wheelchair, but she didn't talk much anymore. She barely even looked over at me whenever I waved to her. It was really sad, seeing her waste away like that and only ever being in that gosh darn chair. But then one night, things got weird. Like really weird. And so, on the night in question, I remember waking up and feeling like I was about to wet the bed. And so I took myself off to the bathroom as quickly and quietly as I could. I did my business, and then thought that I'd get myself a drink of water before heading back to bed. Those summer nights in Arkansas can get pretty stifling sometimes, even up in the hills, so I remember being really parched and having this absolute need for some water. And then as I'm standing in the kitchen, looking out this little window at Janine and Carla's trailer as I'm gulping down a glass full of water, I could have sworn that I saw Carla standing in her bedroom window. And at first I couldn't tell if it was just a trick of the light because we almost never saw her standing up straight like that anymore. Not unless she had the support of something like her chair or the wall or something.
Oh, wait a minute.
But when I raised my arm and waved to her, she waved back.
This won't do. This will not do. It's like full on. Yeah, no, let's react to like shorter stories to make it more, you know. Like something visual, you know. So let's check out instead some more SCP stuff because those are visual short stories and they are very good. The corpse. Ooh.
Dr. Scott, I have heard much about you.
I can't imagine how busy the site director is. It's a pleasure.
Please call me Dr. Roth. I apologize for suspending tests at Safe Class. I hope it wasn't an inconvenience.
Not at all.
Nah.
Called you in here today because I've heard you've been quite the team player.
Go away!
Please, at least review our notes.
I need in here.
Only the site director has access. Safe class is getting shuffled around.
Where am I being reassigned? You've got to be kidding.
Well, you want a break from studying sentient lawn flamingos, come help my team.
Doesn't the site director realize his meddling only impedes progress?
Well, he may not be around for long.
What?
Look, don't repeat this, but he's retiring. And the rumor is that whoever cracks this problem my team has been working on gets his recommendation.
What recommendation?
To replace him.
Can we get medical to 1507?
I'll do it. I'm just happy to help.
What were you doing at Safe Class?
Testing. SCP-3348.
You know, I used to be much better at this. I don't recall 3348.
Neither do I. Hume sensors detected SCP-3348 lying in the grass outside the Foundation one day. Little is known of the author, but he did include a note identifying the object as a fraction of the ancient language of the Kaijanithionians. It's the only evidence of their existence. It reads like a handwritten dictionary. But if you speak the words near an object or a person with the characteristics of that definition, the object loses those traits. Obviously, the implications of anyone wielding the Kaijanithionian language for personal gain are devastating. Who can you trust with that power? So we're dosed with amnestics every time we exit testing. No exceptions. The amnestics erase the recent memory. So, like you, I also don't remember 3348, but I have read our notes.
And have you completed testing on all the words?
All but one. There is a censored entry. We don't know why, we don't remember who censored it. But the consensus is that it's too dangerous.
And you've never considered peeking?
Never.
Liar.
That's in quote for the Backrooms. That's in quote for the Backrooms. That would be against the rules. If anyone were caught doing that. Getting fired would be the least of your problems.
I admire that. I'll cut to the chase. You've not been here long. You may even be the youngest doctor we have, but you've already developed something of a reputation. They call you the savant. I hear you're driven, ambitious, and that you have an instinctual understanding of many SCPs. Many come to you for help. I want to show you something.
I really don't like this character at all. Ah, potato. Good old potatoes.
Are you familiar with SCP-106?
Vaguely.
Looks like a rotting corpse. Preys on the young, afraid of light. He can slip into a pocket dimension by entering any wall or floor, and then exit any place that's physically connected to that surface. We have to levitate his chamber with magnets just to keep it off the floor, to keep him contained. A few years back, there was a breach. 106 got loose during a test. He pulled our videographer into that. He was a young guy. We never got him back. 26 hours later, we found his camera outside the test chamber.
Why are you showing me this?
You've proven to be quite helpful with difficult problems. Is there anything here that could be interpreted as a time displacement to you? I had a colleague at the time. She worked a desk job here, nothing dangerous. The day 106 got loose, she had brought her 11-year-old daughter to work. She was the youngest person in the building.
Why?
I wasn't putting her in any more risk than she already was. We used the girl as bait. We recaptured 106. But we lost the little girl. Her poor mother still works here, hoping her daughter will reappear one day. I'm retiring soon. But my mind always drifts back to that one event. If there's any chance that time runs differently in there, if there's any chance she's still alive, I want to know.
I can't tell from the footage. Can I get access to 106?
Too dangerous. I can't risk another containment breach. Even if I wanted to do more testing, 106 requires a unanimous council vote. We'd never get it.
The 05.
Thanks for coming by, Dr. Scott. You're doing great work.
Sir, there's something else I wanted to discuss with you.
You have your notes?
Yes.
Keep him on track. We've already agreed to his demands for a body, but that only gives us 3 minutes. Be quick.
Transferring D personnel. Guards clear, you are go to open transfer case.
Why are you letting out a catcher class?
Timer start.
Timer set, 3 minutes.
Zero 035, can you hear me? I need you to tell me who helped facilitate your escape attempt.
It wasn't my attempt. I can't control what others choose to do.
Knowing more about the psych profile of those most vulnerable to your manipulation will help us going.
Manipulation? 2 accusations right out of the gate. What, did they make you the bad cop? If not, you really need to work on your rapport building. Listen, I can tell you the facts.
Okay, now you're speaking my language.
I thought you only spoke Kaizen Ethiopian. Relax, they didn't hear that. Tell me, Dr. Scott, if someone breaks the rules, should I rat them out?
2 minutes.
I guess that depends. Is loyalty to the coordinator of a failed escape attempt worth all this? Or do you want powerful allies?
Worth all this? I have a body. Legs to stretch, even if it does decompose in 3 minutes. This is the best 3 minutes I've had this week. What are you offering?
What do you want?
Bodies. They've slowed down testing and never get to feed anymore.
Rumor is the researcher who puts this issue to bed gets promoted. Give me what I want, and as site director, I will make sure you never sleep hungry again. The site director has power over all SCPs and operations in this facility.
30 seconds.
If you want out more, I'd get in his good graces.
15.
Dr. Ramirez, the psychologist examining my interviewers, may herself need to be examined. That's one secret revealed. They'll give me what I want, and I drop the other.
Time.
I love the different depiction they have on
That's
this
a
guy,
shame.
the way they kill.
I like Ramirez. Appealing to O35's desire for a stronger alliance in that way, that was clever.
The site director is the person to know. Which reminds me, I know you've been considering who to recommend as a replacement. I'd like to put my name forward.
I appreciate the zeal, but I don't think you're ready.
But sir,
Look, you're doing great work, but you're still very inexperienced.
But you said it yourself, the other scientists respect me. I believe I've proven myself.
Aaron,
I was told whoever cracked the 035 escape attempt would be getting your recommendation.
even if that were true, I'd recommend the team lead, not a random researcher. Aaron, you're still young. Go out, find a wife. Do not make this foundation your entire life.
This foundation already is my life. I deserve the position.
Well, frankly, you've yet to display the temperament necessary.
I must become a site director.
The recommendation is mine to give.
We'll see.
Marge, remind me to conduct an employee review on Dr. Aaron Scott. Mark it urgent.
I'm going to give you one more chance to promote me.
Are you making a threat, Dr. Scott?
But first, I'm going to tell you a story. Imagine I left this room very angry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went straight to 106's chamber.
Hey, is there anything scheduled for 106 today?
And I disabled the suspensions. Doc Finride docks my field.
SCP-106's chamber suspensions have failed. The chamber's made contact with the floor.
We go into full lockdown. You'd be trapped.
Now, floodlights on.
It wouldn't matter.
106 is missing.
106 would take me.
If you're stupid enough to get caught by 106, you deserve your fate.
Got you. $736, $735.
He'd never let you go.
I wouldn't leave it up to him. 290, 289, 288. Saddle Heberad Felonio. I'd kill you. And as long as I hired no one younger than myself and was able to fend off his occasional abduction attempts, 106's pocket dimension would give me discreet, unrestricted access to the entire site. This is your last chance, Site Director Roth. Recommend me as your replacement, or die.
You're delusional. Even if you managed a single step in this process, I'd be swarmed by guards. I know your plan. You're not getting anywhere near 106. You are leaving this room in handcuffs.
This place deserves a better site director. One that doesn't accidentally sacrifice little girls.
You scum! What happened?
You don't remember? Maybe you shouldn't leave your coffee mug so close to the walls then. Did I say I would do these things? Or that I already did?
Yeah, I really don't like this guy.
Did you forget we're in a lockdown?
Let me out!
You see, I promised someone I'd be getting that promotion.
Let me out!
And I'm a man of my word. To my fellow scientist, years ago, poor leadership robbed you of your daughter. You've been a loyal employee. You deserve the truth. She's not coming back. Sometimes difficult choices must be made, but incompetence can never be excused. As site director, I can promise competence, vigilance. I promise to always put the best interests of the Foundation first.
You mean your interest?
This facility is my life. And I can promise you this. From now on, employees will always get what they deserve.
Ooh. Damn. What a devious man. SCP Keta. A short SCP film. No Escape. A Backrooms film. Blind Vector. Found footage. Oh. Shadow of the Zone. Oh, Stalker. That's the game. They made a movie? Huh. Alone. Where did these SCP photos come from? The movie. 11 minutes. Oh. 10,000 years. Horror short. SCP-2951. The Foundation. SCP-1074. The painting. Oh. That seems interesting. I mean, they all seems interesting and good. And most of them will kill you. One way or another. You will die. Oh, what a life to be a D class.
They're serving corn pudding in the cafeteria today. We hurried this the fuck along, I just might be able to get a scoop.
There'll be plenty of corn pudding available later, 67583. In the meantime, my name is Dr. And today we'll be conducting a little exercise.
Hi, Dr.
We're going to
Pete.
show you a painting, and you're going to tell us what you see. Think you can do that for us?
Yeah, I think I can manage. Though I swear, if I don't get up...
Lift up the fabric. What do you see?
Is this a joke to you?
I don't follow.
Why the fuck am I in this painting?
I don't know what's on the painting. That's why I'm asking you. Now, what is it that you're doing?
I'm on my knees, and I'm crying? Why am I crying?
Why are you crying?
What the?
Go on.
There's flames everywhere. I'm surrounded by fire. The ground is on fire. The buildings in the background are on fire.
Oh, you're in hell.
The bricks on the buildings are melting. They're all on fire. And it's like, is this supposed to be hell? And he's here too.
Who else is with you?
Jesus? Jesus fucking Christ, this ain't funny.
Do you want me to cover the painting back up?
No. It's really something.
I'll ask you again. Who's in the painting with you?
I already told you, Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. Well,
He's just standing there, looking at me. His face is twisted and he's so mad.
yeah, you're in hell.
Why is he so mad at me?
Why are you a prisoner?
He's holding something.
And what is he holding?
A sword covered in flames, just like everything else. He's got a scale in his other hand.
Ah.
One side has an apple, and the other side has a heart. Looks like the heart's been burned, and the apple, it's heavier.
That's your sins.
His eyes,
The apple represents your sins.
they're judging me. He says I'm guilty.
Is that true?
No. No. It was an accident. I told him. I said I pleaded.
He's gonna go on his knees.
Still breathing 67583.
He's gonna go on his
Killed
knees.
them. I killed them all. He's right. And I lied to everyone. And they had to have known. It was so obvious, wasn't it? Don't you see?
The painting is for you to look at, not me. What did you want me to see?
It's all just laid out. His face, the anger. He knows. I mean, of course he'd know. How couldn't he? Surely everyone knew. You know, it couldn't have been an accident. The fire didn't even start in the right room. I burned them in their beds.
Oh. That's
And
why
his
you see
eyes.
fire.
I see it.
What do you see?
It all makes sense now.
And what makes sense now?
I'm guilty, but it was a mercy. He carries the same blade that I did, the same burden. And his eyes, they're not looking at me.
Oh, it's starting to get
They're
delusional.
piercing through me. It's because he knows.
Yep, delusional.
I'm nothing, and they were nothing too. We are nothing. You don't even exist, yet we are everything.
I beg your pardon?
We are just filaments on a web, moments away from being swept up in the wind. Everything is just a temporary machination of the dreamer. His cognizance will bring this dream to an end.
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
And with it, all the meaning our...
He's gone crazy.
And all
The
the
painting's
meaning
got
our
him.
world had will vanish. Unless we force ourselves to exist.
Go on.
We don't exist. Though we must. We have to will ourselves into existence. It's that will. My will. That will become real.
Yep.
And in turn, I will become real. And we will end this dream together.
No, my question is, did the painting make him say that, or did he just lose his mind? Is he dying? If he combusts, that'll be cool.
That's all we're getting out of him. Control, I'm sending in the others to bring him to the infirmary.
What?
Wait. I have one more question.
Yes. What is your question?
Are we cool yet?
Huh? Wait, I misunderstood infirmary. That's the medical center. Oh my gosh, I was thinking something else. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, no. What, you missed out on corn pudding, buddy. Corn pudding? Out of everything in this, the corn pudding stuff was horrifying. Hey, why are you showing us the painting? What are you doing? What are you doing? I see eyes. Ugh. SCP-1074. Wait, what was that? Okay, now one. SCP-294. The coffee machine? Oh. Site 22. Film. I don't know. I didn't realize there's so many short films on YouTube. Ugh. What does SCP-056 do alone while in containment? What is it? What is 056? I'm gonna look up on my phone because considering the considering the what do you call this picture, it doesn't seem like something safe to look up. It doesn't seem safe at all to look up. Demi Gorgon vs. SCP 096. The Shy Guy? Really? I really? I think the Shy Guy might win. Then again, as what I hear, these don't die so easily. There was no animation division. You're the one. Site 923. SCP Site 923. There's so many, bro. Oh my gosh. Damn, with that acting, you can all have pudding. The pudding. You know what? The painting just shows that one moment in your life, you know that one. You know, I don't have that one yet. What if SCP-1471 Malo was put inside SCP-914? Oh? A furry and the doctor? Let's see. What would happen?
Dr. Gears was having another boring day at the SCP Foundation, and that was exactly how he liked it. He treated himself to a cup of decaf black coffee. No cream, no sugar, a simple plain donut, and an apple. The breakfast.
Okay. Can we maximize my viewing pleasure, please?
Breakfast of champions, to him at least. His duties today were ones he'd overseen so many times before. Watching his ever-rotating legion of subordinates shove various items into SCP-914 The Clockworks, just to see what on earth would happen. This machine had the ability to transmute matter in a variety of fashions, depending on the input selection, whether rough, coarse, one-to-one, fine, or even very fine. They tested everything, from Dr. Gears's watch to a chimp, which, as we all know, resulted in the beloved hyper-intelligent chimp scientist, Dr. Bobo. There were, in fact, such extensive testing records for
Oh my gosh, Dr. Bobo! Okay, that's insulting to Dr. Bobo to react like that, but come on.
That Dr. Gears had started taking an uncharacteristic hands-off approach to testing. As long as the researchers working under him were reasonably sure that the results of their testing wouldn't result in a containment breach, a fundamental alteration of consensus reality, or some massive loss of life, they could just go ahead with whatever dumb little experiment their heart desired. This, however, would turn out to be a way longer leash than Dr. Gears ever should have given to the kind of weirdos who work at the SCP Foundation. There had been certain, let's say, incidents in the past that have proved members of the SCP Foundation aren't above using anomalies inappropriately for their own personal enjoyment. There was, of course, the incident with SCP-662, the butler's handbell, and the supernatural butler it summons, Mr. Deeds. During the early stages of testing, Dr. Mirth, under the guise of experimentation, made Mr. Deeds make him tea, wash his car, cut his hair, and even do his laundry. Dr. Mirth was given a stern talking to by the O5 Council for this abuse of power. Good job, O5 Council. It's not like you ever use anomalies for your own benefit.
But yeah, they don't.
Nothing to see here, folks. Speaking of people working for the Foundation
Especially
using
the
anomalies
administrator,
inappropriately,
he would never.
who could forget the extremely uncomfortable incident involving
He would
SCP
never utilize death for certain things, or that certain SCP that gets you to erase your name, so death will never kill you. Never, never. He'll never abuse that. Why is it minimized again? What the hell? Maximize.
E-137 a real toy. This anomaly has the ability to become a real-life version of any toy brought into its vicinity, from the masters of the universe to Barbie in her dream house. But one researcher was hiding a horrifying secret. He was a brony. And that's why he sneaked a Twilight Sparkle toy into the testing chamber so he could have a conversation with his favorite My Little Pony character, which all in attendance agreed just had incredibly rancid vibes through and through.
Yeah.
And that brings us back to today. Dr. Gears deciding to let...
I gotta see the comments before I continue. That's what down there. I knew exactly what they were doing. It's me once, so I definitely knew what they were doing. Wow, that's the one with the toy, right? No. Oh no, that's the one we're looking at now. Oh, did I mess up? Oh, no, why am I breaking? Oh, come on. What's going on? Play. Play. God damn you.
But his subordinate researchers throw pretty much anything into the clockworks as long as it was unlikely to cause physical harm. And leaving this metaphorical door open allowed people like Dr. Siegel to step through. But his subordinate researchers throw pretty much anything into the clockworks as long as it was unlikely to cause physical harm. And leaving this metaphorical door open allowed people like Dr. Siegel to step through. You see, while Dr. Siegel was considered by most to be an incredibly diligent and hardworking junior researcher, he did have one vice in his downtime. He was a card-carrying furry. And we're not just talking about a guy who watched Disney's Zootopia a few too many times. He had his own fursona. A wolf, if you were curious. I personally wasn't. He attended cons for fellow furries semi-frequently, and even had his own expensive, custom, high-end fursuit. As such, there was one SCP he found particularly interesting. SCP-1471, also known as Mal-O version 1.0.0, an anomalous mobile app with some extremely strange properties. If you access it on an app store of your choice, you'll encounter an image of a strange, skull-headed canine creature with the following iconic description. Mal-O version 1.0.0 free. Reviews 0. Description. Never settle for those awkward feelings of being alone ever again.
Oh, no.
Mal-O is an exciting and interactive experience that will keep you engaged
Oh, no.
and intrigued. The anxiety of social situations can be nerve-wracking, but after just a few hours of Mal-O, you will soon forget all about those painful emotions of disappointment.
Oh, no.
Be part of the new craze that is so quickly becoming the next social substitute. Remember, the more you participate, the more Mal-O will engage you. Your experience is completely up to you. Absolutely no ads. Enjoy. Dr. Siegel was certainly eager to forget all his painful emotions of disappointment and embrace the new social substitute. But he'd read all the documents and seen all the pictures on the file. Those who download the Mal-O app will be texted a series of photos, becoming closer to home over time, both literally and figuratively, which show the strange creature known as Mal-O getting closer and closer. For some, this would be a complete nightmare. For those inclined in the direction of Dr. Siegel, it would be a dream come true. There was only one issue. They were just pictures. But Dr. Siegel didn't get a job at the SCP Foundation by having a lack of intelligence. He'd very quickly figured out a potential solution to the digital barrier between him and his canine crush. He'd buy a burner phone, download the Mal-O app onto it, and put the resulting infected device directly into the Clockworks. It was one of the best ideas he'd ever had, in his own humble opinion. But of course, it would all be about selecting the right setting. On rough, the most likely result would be the phone itself just being transformed into a pile of broken glass, metal, and a variety of conflict minerals reduced to dust. On course, the result would likely be the metal chassis of the phone, the front glass panel, and a neatly arranged interior gutted from within. On 1-to-1, considering he'd bought a slightly older, cheaper model of Samsung's smartphone, he'd probably get the Mal-O app on an iPhone. And on fine, perhaps the best he could hope for was getting Mal-O version 2.0.0, which may have some minor improvement, like the pictures appearing twice as fast as they would with the normal app experience. Dr. Siegel knew that the only other option that could potentially bring Mal-O into the real world was the highly unpredictable, very fine option, which would either produce the desired result or cause something utterly horrifying to happen. But at the end of the day, Dr. Siegel thought to himself, isn't anything worth having also worth incurring a little risk? Who dares wins, after all, right? He downloaded the fateful app and made his way into the testing area for SCP-914. He'd booked the slot, so it was all official, but he still felt his heart racing as he put the infected phone into the input chamber. He set the control panel to very fine, exactly as planned, and activated the machine. Cogs twisted and churned, engines rumbled and sputtered.
I hope something bad comes to this guy. He is so down bad. Like, real down bad.
Pipes wriggled and hissed. It was clear that something was going on here. When the process was complete and the output chamber opened with a billowing carpet of steam, Dr. Siegel could barely contain his excitement. He hoped that Mal-O would come strolling out of the smoke like Darth Vader in Star Wars: A New Hope. So you can only imagine his extreme disappointment when the chamber was completely empty. It didn't make sense. He thought everything through. How could the result possibly be so anticlimactic? This had gone from one of the most exciting days of his life to
it actually
the
did
most
happen,
depressing.
I reckon.
Dr. Siegel sighed and decided to
can't
call
see
it
her.
quits, heading out of the test chamber, having no idea what he'd just unleashed onto the Foundation.
Yeah.
Across the site, Dr. Alto Clef, one of the Foundation's most infamous researchers, was polishing his favorite shotgun in his office. He was whistling a cheerful tune to himself, just loving life, when he heard some strange rustling by the door. He turned around on his swivel chair just to make sure it wasn't Dr. Bright putting another bucket of battery acid on top of his door as a, quote, fun, harmless prank. Instead, he was shocked to see Mal-O, an actual, physical Mal-O, standing in his doorway, grinning. For a moment, Clef was too shocked to even react. This didn't make any kind of sense, but when Mal-O gave him a cheeky wink, he immediately loaded his shotgun and fired, blowing away a chunk of his own doorway. But sadly for him, by that time, Mal-O had already darted away, intent on causing mischief elsewhere. Its favorite pastime. Dr. Clef was still wondering whether...
That's all she is? Mischievous? Okay, that's fun.
that rascal Dr. Bright was somehow behind this fiasco. But he was not, because he was actually about to become Mal-O's next victim in its ruthless reign of mild to moderate inconvenience. Dr. Bright was swanning around the break room with his favorite morning snack, a coffee with extra cream and a Danish from his favorite bakery in town. He was looking forward to enjoying these two simple pleasures in his otherwise incredibly stressful life, but little did the poor doctor know, tragedy was about to strike, and nothing would ever be the same. Just as the immortal doctor was about to disembark from the room, Mal-O appeared right in front of him, giving him the mild shock of his life. It was such a surprising occurrence, in fact, that he momentarily lost his grip on his coffee mug and his Danish, causing both to tumble to the ground. The mug shattered and the Danish splattered. By the time Dr. Bright looked up, Mal-O was already gone, just like his breakfast snack. Dr. Bright fell to his knees and screamed, "Why?" up to an indifferent break room ceiling. But Mal-O was just getting started. Dr. Kane Pathos Crow was on his way from his kennel. we mean his private quarters, to the soul extractor when Mal-O suddenly manifested in front of him. This resulted in a brief barking match between the two for dominance over that particular hallway, which ended in Mal-O demanifesting to bother someone else, which technically made Dr. Crow the winner, though Crow himself resented ever being forced to act like a mere mutt. How, he began to wonder, had Mal-O escaped its app and begun to harass the real world? This would warrant further investigation. Mal-O continued its rampage of irritation across the site, intended to leave no stone of frustration unturned. And it wasn't just the Foundation staff it intended to freak out. It was just as eager to go and bother its fellow anomalies now that it had access to the
anomalies.
Yes, that is a real term. We're not just being weird and gross. We promise. Over in the cell of SCP-173, the sculpture, 3 members of D-Class personnel were cleaning up the homicidal creature's blood and poop. They were engaged in the standard procedure. One of them mopped, while the other 2 kept a close eye on SCP-173 to keep it frozen in place. That's when Mal-O popped into the cell behind them for a split second before disappearing, scaring the living hell out of all 3 of them. Though
all
the
3
fright
dead.
was, of course, secondary to the fact that the second they looked away, SCP-173 snapped all 3 of their necks. Oops. May have gone a little too far on that one.
They're just D-Class.
But this newly embodied burdensome beast was just getting started, friends. No anomaly was safe from its new antics. Next, it appeared in front of SCP-682's acid tank and made rude faces at the hateful creature from the other side of the glass. This only served to sour the creature's already utterly horrific mood. It thrashed around in the chamber, attempting to get out and perform an act of great violence. But by that time, Mal-O was already long gone, and SCP-682 was left grumbling in immense frustration. SCP-049, the Plague Doctor, was having another very boring day. He'd been denied his animal cadaver test subjects for several days as a disciplinary measure after the latest incident, and as such, he was finding other ways to pass the time. Today, he was meticulously removing each piece of medical equipment, polishing them, and putting them in a neat line on his desk in his containment chamber. Scalpels, forceps, speculums, bone saws, all wonderful, shiny, and pristine. The Plague Doctor found it to be an incredibly calming activity, so, of course, Mal-O couldn't just let him be. The cantankerous canine, driven mad by the power of suddenly being able to interact with the world physically, manifested in the middle of the containment chamber and used its tail to knock all of the meticulously arranged medical equipment onto the ground with a thunderous clatter. The Plague Doctor, devastated, lifted both of his hands to his beak and yelled, "Sacre bleu!" in horror. In that same instant, Mal-O once again disappeared, leaving the tragic doctor to start from scratch. It was a serious setback on an otherwise lovely day. "Curse you, strange dog creature," he thought to himself while bending over to pick up the pieces. "Curse you and your entire bloodline." A group of hardcore Mobile Task Force members was engaged in the comically manly activity of playing poker while smoking in the barracks. And before you judge them for that, remember that if your job was as stressful as being a member of a Mobile Task Force, you'd probably smoke too. But their job was about to get a little more stressful when Mal-O suddenly materialized and gave the poker table a sharp kick, sending the towers of poker chips and decks of cards all over the place, before disappearing without a trace yet again. It completely ruined their game. One of the more junior members asked, "Should we have done something about that?" A more senior operative shook his head and said, "We'll do something when we get the official call from up top. Until then, let's reshuffle the deck." In the Site-19 cafeteria, Dr. Agatha Wright was preparing to eat a delicious salad that she'd been waiting all day to enjoy. As we've often established, working at the SCP Foundation can be an immensely stressful job, so you need to take the small joys where you can get them. For Dr. Wright, this delicious premium salad that she'd bought from Harris Teeter earlier in that day was indeed a joy. She even got a fancy vinaigrette dressing for the occasion. Before she took the first bite, she noticed SCP-073 Kane approaching. Dr. Wright smiled and gave him a polite nod. Kane waved back. That, our dear viewers, is when tragedy struck. Mal-O suddenly manifested in front of Kane, propping out one of its cannid legs right in front of where the hapless anomaly was walking. By the time Kane began to trip and fall over, Mal-O had already vanished, but it was too late. Kane kept falling forward until one of his metal hands landed right into the bowl that contained Dr. Wright's salad. Due to his anomalous abilities, the salad immediately withered away into nasty, dead nothingness. Dr. Wrights began to cry as Kane, who felt profoundly guilty, tried his best to apologize. Truly, nobody in Site 19 was safe. Mal-O popped up behind Iris and ruined all of her photos. Mal-O popped up behind the immortal Hitler clone in the cell and gave him a good kick in the rear.
Yeah, kick him in the
even
balls.
popped up right behind SCP-343, also known as God, who smugly replied,
"I knew you were going to do that, my son."
Needless to say, it had been one hell of a day. Dr. Siegel, completely ignorant to the chaos his actions had caused around the site, had cried in the bathroom for 40 minutes out of sheer disappointment.
Bitch.
He'd barely been able to focus on the
So
rest of
what
his
a
duties
little
for the day
bitch.
on account of being severely bummed out.
You
This was a
down-hard
day
little
he'd been
bitch.
looking forward to for so long, and it all had been for nothing. That evening, he was driving home on the highway, listening to sad songs on the radio, thinking about the fact he'd probably just crack open a beer and get some sleep when he got home. He sighed again and looked up to adjust his rearview mirror when he saw a skeletal face with huge white eyes staring at him in the reflection. A quick, almost reflexive turn revealed a huge black figure with a canine skull for a face was indeed just sitting in his back seat, watching him. It was so shocking that he immediately veered off the road and crashed his car into the concrete
Please tell me he
divider
died.
in the middle of the road, breaking his nose and collarbone in the
Ah,
process.
damn.
Really a perfect cherry on top for this kind of day. Dr. Siegel was sitting in the hospital not long after that, with a cast around his upper body. This was also where he received a bouquet of flowers from Dr. Gears with an attached note saying he was put on 3-month disciplinary leave for the irresponsible use of SCP-914. Dr. Siegel looked up and saw that Mal-O was peering around the corner at him with its dead white eyes, its fang-lined maw twisted into a permanent, ominous grin. At this point, Dr. Siegel realized that being chased around constantly by a demonic skull-faced anomaly in real life wasn't nearly as whimsical as he expected it would be. In hindsight, that probably should have been obvious, shouldn't it? Though, please, let us know if you'd like Mal-O to stalk you in real life in the comments below. You bunch of weirdos.
No, thank
now go
you.
check out
I don't want that kind of inconvenience.
Mal-O
That's
version
just
1.0.0
what small inconveniences.
and SCP-914.
It's just
What
annoying.
did you put in it? For more on today's unique and strange anomalies.
Now to get a full law of her.
There's an app for that. Wait, hold on. I'm Steve Jobs.
I thought the turtleneck is not high enough.
Come on, no, stop it.
It was a phrase so ubiquitous in the early days of the smartphone craze that it's hard to believe Apple actually has trademarked. It was a testament to a simple and immutable truth about the world these new touchscreen phones were creating. No matter how strange and obscure the need, there would be an app to fulfill it. Perhaps you remember iBeer, the app that allowed you to pretend you were drinking a tall glass of beer for some reason. There was Car Matey, an app that reminded you where you parked your car in a pirate voice. And who could forget I Am Bread, a surreal game about controlling a sentient slice of bread on a quest to become toast. But there's one app out there somewhere on the market that you probably didn't download. And if you did, well, you have our sincerest apologies. Because even seeing this video pop out onto your feed probably sent a chill down your spine. Well, if that chill ever even left. Take it from one gentleman whose life took a very strange turn after downloading a certain app that the SCP Foundation calls SCP-1471. Because the sentiment, "there's an app for that," doesn't exclude experiencing mortal terror. Joe Lillis, an insurance salesman from Milwaukee, had just gone through another atrocious date. After a mediocre meal and an uncomfortable 35 minutes of inane babble, sensing the whole time that she really wasn't that interested, his date excused himself to take a quick phone call outside. Sadly for Joe, she never returned, leaving him to pick up the check. Of all the many words you could use to describe poor Joe Lillis, the most pertinent would be lonely. Ever since Carol, his wife of 10 years, had passed away in a freak accident, he'd been trying to find some kind of way to fill the void. They'd been high school sweethearts, intent on spending the rest of their lives with one another. As fate would have it, only Carol would get that tainted luxury. Joe would be forced to endure life after the joy of living had run its course. He only hoped he might be lucky enough to find love again. However, Joe was on the wrong side of 40, and as so many others his age were already hitched, he could feel his options going out one by one. Would he be destined to live out the rest of his days alone? Joe didn't feel like spending the back half of his life catching reruns of Seinfeld and tending to his fish. He needed to get out there. And thankfully, like the rest of us, he lived in the internet age. He had more apps, websites, online services, and hot Russian singles in his area than he knew what to do with. So surely one would have the right person for him. He tried them all: Tinder, Hinge, Match.com, Plenty of Fish, eHarmony, Bumble, Zoosk, OkCupid, Friend Finder, Deeply Lonely Singles with Low Expectations.com, and so much more. However, all it seemed to achieve was setting him up for more disappointment. None of the dates he'd managed to get ever resulted in anything getting serious. Heck, it was a minor miracle if he even managed to get any of them on a second date. Was this it? Was this his life now? Had he only ever gotten one shot at love, and the grasping claws of fate yanked it away from him without a second thought? Would life continue on the hamster wheel of loneliness? Sleeping, getting up, eating, working, and sleeping again, every day getting somehow both faster and slower as life trudged on to a disappointing yet inevitable conclusion? What a terrible fate to find yourself trapped in. Whenever Joe started feeling maudlin like this, he knew it was time to get proactive again. Maybe the right woman was out there. There were billions of them, after all. Surely at least one of them would be the perfect person for him. He just needed the perfect app. He'd burned through all of the most reputable apps already, and was now perusing some of the slightly seedier options, most of which were likely data mining fronts from the Balkans. However, as generic app after generic app passed, something different caught his eye. The icon was a smiling cartoon dog, and its name was Malo version 1.0.0. This gave him a little chuckle. At the very least, it was very different branding from the rest of the dating apps he'd seen. Maybe it had just been sorted into the wrong section of the App Store. He decided he'd check it out and take a look at the app's description. The description read, "Never settle for those awkward feelings of being alone ever again. Malo is an exciting and interactive experience that will keep you engaged and intrigued. The anxiety of social situations can be nerve-wracking, but after just a few hours of Malo, you will soon forget all about those painful emotions of disappointment. Be part of the new craze that is quickly becoming the next social substitute. Remember, the more you participate, the more Malo will engage you. Your experience is completely up to you. Absolutely no ads. Enjoy." Well, it certainly provoked Joe's curiosity at the very least. He did want to banish his feelings of loneliness, and seeing as the app was free and apparently had no ads, he'd surely be foolish to not at least give it a whirl. What's the worst that could happen? He began the installation, and only then noticed that the app had no listed developer. It took up 9.8 megabytes of memory, which he wasn't tech-savvy enough to see any issues with. More than anything, Joe was just enticed by the prospect of finally having another chance at companionship with Malo. After all, it is the next social substitute, whatever that means. However,
I'm sorry for you people who are like that, but come on, seriously.
Joe's excitement was quickly quashed when he hit the home screen button and noticed that the icon for the app never actually materialized. Strange. He checked the App Store portal again and saw that, according to them, the app had completely downloaded. What gives? Was it a glitch, or was Malo actually just malware? Either way, he was disheartened by the fact that this immaterial app certainly wouldn't be getting him any companionship. Or so he thought, anyway. Joe was used to disappointment by now, so he didn't take it too personally. He decided to just play out the rest of his evening on autopilot. making himself some soup, doing the laundry, watching more Seinfeld reruns,
Cool.
taking a cold shower, and preparing to cry himself to sleep again.
No wonder you got a
Mallow
lot
was
of cold
already
showers.
becoming a distant memory, just like all the deceptive sources of home. But one strange thing happened that disrupted Joe's finely tuned evening routine. He received a text message. This was incredibly strange because nobody ever seemed to text him. The last text he got was from Carol just before her accident, so it was almost surreal to hear that alert sound now, after everything that happened. He checked and saw that the text was an image attachment sent from an unknown number. Perplexed yet curious, he decided to open it. His curiosity soon gave way to a kind of melancholy nostalgia when he saw that the photo was of his and Carol's favorite cafe in town. They'd spent many a morning there, back when she was alive, treating themselves to a nice cup of coffee and perhaps a croissant. Just seeing it again caused an involuntary smile to spread across his face. It never even occurred to him, as it probably would have to others, that this could be seen as a little creepy.
Yeah.
He hadn't frequented the bakery
No
since
shit.
Carol died. How would anyone even know that this place held any significance for him? Was it a stalker, a ghost, or
A
just
stalker.
a spooky
No one's stalking
coincidence?
you, buddy.
None of these thoughts even crossed Joe's mind. He was just grateful for the surprising reminder of the happiness he'd once had. For the next couple hours, things seemed lighter. He went about his evening, checking the photo every so often and smiling.
Does he
until
not
eventually
see
he found himself in bed, still looking into the glow of his phone.
the creature
It
in the
was
window?
Such a beautiful little cafe. Then he froze. He noticed something in the picture. It'd been there the whole time, but only now he was seeing
Oh
rather
my
than just
gosh.
looking. It was in the corner, staring through the glass of the cafe's door. So faint he almost wanted to dismiss it as a trick of the light. It was a face. Well, not a face, more like a skull. Not a human, not anywhere near human. Long, slender, and canine, with protruding fangs and vacant white eyes. The pure white of the skull was buried in a nest of thick black hair. It looked like it was crouching behind the door, looking out and grinning, whatever the hell it was. Just seeing it changed the entire tone of the picture. It was no longer a simple reminder of bygone joy. Now all that was radiating out of that image was a palpable sense of dread. Was someone playing some kind of awful prank on him? Just then he was jogged from his contemplation by another alert. A new message from the same number as before. With great hesitation, he hovered his thumb over the push notification and clicked. That's when everything got a lot worse. It was a photo of a bus stop. Not just any bus stop, of course. It was stop C16, the one that Joe always took to get to work. It looked like it was taken relatively early in the morning, but nobody was there. Well, not quite nobody. There was that figure again. It stood at full height, behind the partially frosted glass that makes up the back of the bus stop. The same large black humanoid
That shit
shape
actually
with
killed
a
you is my
white, grinning
curiosity.
dog skull where the face should be. Something about it terrified him on such a primal level, like the way our lizard brain reacts to some ancient apex predator. And whatever this thing was, it clearly knew something about him. How else could it stage all these photos? Joe got out of bed and looked out of the window, down onto his dark front street. Empty, thankfully. But after this surprise nightmare, he wasn't going to take any chances. He grabbed a kitchen knife from downstairs and placed it on his bedside cabinet, right next to his phone, with 911 on speed dial. Joe Lillis, a 43-year-old man, slept with the lights on that night for the first time in over 30 years. Sadly for him, the nightmare was just beginning. The next morning, Joe woke up unharmed, but he wasn't pleased to see that he'd gotten several more texts in his sleep. There was one taken outside of the local insurance company office where he worked. The strange creature with the skull for a face was looming around the corner, peering at the camera with its lipless grin, like it was mocking him. Another photo was taken at the local supermarket where Joe did most of his grocery shopping. The frame was centralized on the cereal aisle, bordered on both sides by walls of garish mascots endlessly repeated. Down at the far end of the aisle was a looming dark figure with that cold canine skull where a human face should be. There were a few more, but worst of all was the last one. It was taken at the cemetery.
Oh.
In the foreground, a headstone reading, "Carol Lillis, beloved wife and daughter." Joe was horrified to see that skull-faced beast was rising up behind his wife's grave, long clawed fingers curling around the top of the headstone. That was the moment that Joe decided to go to the police about all of this, before things got even more out of hand. He called an Uber to get down to the station. He certainly didn't feel like he was going anywhere near his regular bus stop after last night. He showed the photos he'd been sent so far to an officer posted at the station, and they agreed that there was certainly something strange about it. While the behavior undeniably bordered on harassment, it hadn't yet delved into criminal territory, so he would sadly be on his own until then. The best they could do was stay in touch and kept abreast of any new developments. The only sage advice they could give him was not to delete the photos, as they could always be used as evidence in court later if things escalated. This was literally the last result that Joe wanted out of this. Considering how bizarre and threatening things were getting already, he really didn't want to find out what escalation looked like in this case. But what else could he do but carry on, just trying to exercise as much caution as he could in these strange new circumstances? He went to work and tried his best to stay productive, despite the fact that every 3 or so hours, a new photo would arrive. Places that he liked to sit in the local parks, stores he'd frequent, restaurants he liked to eat at. The nightmare skeleton dog thing would be standing in all of them, just mugging for the camera. On one hand, every time he looked at one of the photos, Joe felt like he was giving this freak exactly what they wanted. On the other hand, how could he possibly look away? What if he missed something that could save his life? It carried on much like that until later in the evening. Joe may have not been a genius, but he was no fool either. He'd seen too many of those seedy true crime documentaries about kidnapping to take his normal route home. He took a real detour, frequently checking over his shoulder the entire time. Much to his relief, he didn't see anything out of place. Good. When he got home, he locked every door and bolted every window. Nothing would be getting the jump on him tonight.
How do you
That's
know
when the next
it didn't
picture
get
came
in?
A photograph of Joe's empty office cubicle, with the bony face of the creature looming over the divider with a grin. He could feel his heart pounding away in his chest just looking at it. How did this thing get around like this? How was it able to infiltrate everywhere in his entire goddamn life? Suddenly, he felt a smile spreading across his face. This freak had just messed up big time. Before, all these creepy photos had been taken in public places, but the one taken in his office? Oh, this crossed the line into trespassing. The police would have to do something about it now. It had given him an ace up his sleeve. That confidence faded a few hours later when he received another photo. This time, it was the skull-faced monster just standing on the sidewalk that Joe remembered walking on his covert alternative route. He could feel himself break into a cold sweat. It seemed whoever this was, he really did hold no secrets from them. Now more than ever, Joe didn't feel safe in his own home. So you can only imagine how he felt when a few hours later, he received a photo of the skull-faced stalker standing right outside his own front door, staring into the camera. It sent him rushing to the window again to check outside, but of course, nobody was there. The next day, when he called the police and updated them on the situation, they told him that they were doing all they could. The best thing he could possibly do was to remain calm, but vigilant. He needed to keep an eye on the photos being sent to him, so he could notify them if ever he was in any immediate danger. This put poor Joe's paranoia at a fever pitch. Even when he went to work, surrounded by his coworkers, by witnesses, he could scarcely tear his eyes away from his phone. He was a slave to the photos, forever waiting for the next one, only to experience crushing regret when the photo actually arrived. It looked like it was taken moments before it was sent to him. Joe saw himself looking at his own phone in his office cubicle, with that huge skull-faced figure looming behind him. He screamed out loud upon seeing it, and turned to see if anything was behind him. But of course, there was nothing there. The police inspected the office, talked to potential witnesses, and analyzed the photo. It showed no signs of any photographic manipulation, but there were also no witnesses around the office who claimed to see anything strange that day. There was also no security camera footage in the last several days that showed this figure coming in or out. Joe Lillis started to feel like he was going insane, and perhaps he was. But that didn't change the tangible and ever-present feeling that he was in great danger. He didn't come into work the next day. He'd received more photos like
That's what you get for trying to find a new lover.
that in the night of himself, taken in real time, with that skull-faced freak looming. He didn't want to leave the house. He didn't want to go anywhere anymore. He just didn't feel safe out there. How could he, with all this madness unfolding? There was a time where he could have
So
said
she
something
just drives
like,
people
"At least it only seems
crazy enough
confined
to
my
kill
phone."
themselves, maybe?
He might have even suspected that it had something to do with that strange Mallow app he downloaded a few days
No
prior
shit,
that hadn't
buddy.
seemed to do anything. But this situation had evolved since then. He wasn't just seeing the creature in photos anymore. It was here. He kept seeing quick flashes of it on the other side of windows, in reflections, in the corner of his eyes, always darting away if ever he turned towards it. It was everywhere and nowhere. It was here just for him. He just knew. The police couldn't help. Nobody could help. Joe just sat in the corner of his bedroom, clutching his kitchen knife, afraid to close his eyes. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. We know one thing for sure. Joe Lillis never felt truly alone ever again.
Yep.
He always had his new friend, waiting, just out of sight. And if ever you're feeling lonesome and decide to download Mallow version 1.0.0 yourself, then you'll never feel lonely again either. Now go check out SCP-1025 Encyclopedia of Common Diseases and Worst Ways to Die SCP Edition for more SCPs that'll creep into your mind and give you nightmares.
Nightmares. No. Nightmares. One off, if not the most looted SCP in existence has arrived. Well, not really, because she doesn't do anything except for inconvene you. First your phone, then your senses. Like, that's nothing lewd. Oh, the only lewd one here is you. Stop liking sus Eldritch class SCPs. Marlow based game. What? Yeah, I'm not actually surprised. I'm actually not surprised. Black Meridian. Oh. SCP-5000. Why? The full story. Compilation. What happened to these internet mysteries? 404 not found. 1 day ago. Oh. 1 day ago. You know, without my mud around, I kind of feel a little bit not bored, but I feel, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I need to go answer nature's call. Why? Why does nature call me? Oh well, you know what? I'll make this one of the shortest stream days I've ever had. So I will end it there. So I'd like to thank anybody who would have stopped by and lurked. Yeah, I like to thank my lurkers. Stream is ending soon. Do I have a display? I do have a display here. So I just want to go Command X. Thanks for watching. Then the rest, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, I can do all from OBS. And with OBS, like this. So, that is it for today for Horror Tuesday. I'm gonna go drop a load. You know, very, very beautiful sights. I know, I get it. But yeah, I'll try not to freak out at backroom dogs with faces. Ugh, that was horrible. And I'll be back tomorrow, same time. And yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday. Normally I play indie games on Wednesdays. I just want to say thank you for watching.